Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing this Sunday? Lizzie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Mel. It's been a quiet week. I've only worked 2 days this week and I've just built two more bookcases. How was your week?
Well, look at you. I mean, the your background, it looks great. It's like so organized, and I can
Thank
see
you.
pretty much every single collectible you have. I see plushies. I think that's Funko Pops next to like
Yeah.
Mickey, I want to say, on your
That
right.
one's a mini.
Mini.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, this week I feel like it went by fairly quick. It's a busy week for me with what I do at work. We do sales and collections, and the end of the month is typically really busy because whatever we weren't able to do during the month has to be done that last week.
Yeah.
So I'm sure tomorrow is going to be crazy, being the 31st. But it's been not bad. The weekend, as usual, goes by even faster, but hey, a couple more days and it'll be my birthday month. So,
Yay. And
yay.
I'm actually off tomorrow because it's a public holiday in England. So I'm not
Okay.
back at work until Tuesday. So I've only worked 2 days in the last 8.
Oh, well, that's exciting. You have any plans for tomorrow?
And we might take a drive out to a little town, just have some fish and chips or something, because we were going to build the bookcases tomorrow, but because they got delivered today, we built them today. And hopefully this evening I can get all of the boxes that I have left unpacked. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And today we have another awesome episode or show. I mean, I can't believe it's already episode 10.
I know, it's crazy.
I feel like we just started doing this like a week ago. So it's
I
awesome.
know.
First I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. So we have Park Pioneer, we have Carrie Firth, we have Big Disney Fan, we have Lizzie's mom. And we, of course, have Jody and Lora Life and This Our Dream. And we have Mickey's Girls. Good morning. So I'm really excited for today's episode. As usual, we're going to talk about, Disney collectibles, but we have some very special guests today. Hey, good morning, Ken Titus, all the way from Japan. So without further ado, let's bring out our guests. We have the
Yeah.
awesome Jody and Lora from the Jody and Lora Life. Good morning,
Hi. Hey.
Hey.
How are you? How are you guys doing today? You see, kind of reminds me of McDorks.
McDorks.
in here.
What are you doing today?
I know. So, how was your weekend? How was your week?
Good. We went to Disney Springs yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
and it was so hot.
Yeah, it was 1,000 degrees, like 1,000. Felt like 1,000.
And we saw
That's
somebody
9,000 in Celsius. I don't know.
yeah, we don't know the whole
I can't
conversion
convert
thing.
anything.
But we saw somebody get almost arrested. That was exciting.
Yeah.
In Disney?
Uh-huh.
Disney Springs, yeah.
What happened?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the guy, we were getting a Dole Whip together. And
They need to know what that
you have to,
part
because
of it.
everybody loves Dole Whips. So we're getting a Dole Whip.
It wasn't just a Dole Whip. It had the pineapple juice in it as well.
So yeah,
It's a double refreshment.
Yeah, we could have put the rum in, but I'd get silly
No,
with
it
the
was
rum.
too early.
So we're sitting there and we're like, what's going on over there? And there's these two guys in sunglasses with masks on. So you really don't know who the thieves are since everybody has a mask. But the Orange County Sheriff and some security staff were surrounding them. They had their IDs and everything.
It was crazy. Yeah. And I wanted to know so badly what was going on. I wanted to get over there and kind of just eavesdrop, just go like this. I have no idea, but we think it was a shoplifting incident, but we don't know.
Yeah, they probably stole all the
pins. Oh, the Splash
Mountain pins.
No, that is probably what happened.
Yeah,
you never know.
So it was good. We had a nice day, and that's about it.
And then we took a drive-through celebration just to
go
take a
look.
McDorks in the house.
What did we say their thing is? What are we doing today?
Let's get dorky.
Yes.
So so we took a drive through Celebration just to, we were right over there, so we
did.
drove through to take a look. Haven't been there, and we drove through there once like a decade ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and,
very long time ago.
And then we went home. So pretty chill day.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's awesome. And you guys, just for our friends here that might not be too familiar with the Jody and Lora Life, I'm gonna make you guys full screen so that you can talk about your channel real quick. So that our friends that, like I said, might not be too familiar with who you guys are, just tell them how wonderful you are.
I'm Jody.
I'm Lora.
And we are
Jody
the Jody and Lora Life. Yeah, so we do a Disney focused channel, but it isn't just Disney stuff.
Well, primarily.
Yeah, so we do a lot of stuff with pins, box swaps, food
and
tasting,
box swaps.
my beautiful face, her more beautiful face.
Aww.
We do.
Yeah, we like that. A lot of fun though. We're very cool, very casual, very just ourselves, like everyone else that's on this channel.
And we just don't cover the people in the US. We do cover people in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are all about the UK folks
and their snacks. And
yes.
Melissa, I cannot believe you did not eat that Boost bar.
I ate it. I just didn't eat it on camera. So
what?
I still have some snacks left. I feel like Lizzie has been feeding me for like the last couple weeks because I'm still eating snacks. So like a week ago, I was leaving work and I had an early lunch and I had the Boost bar with me because I brought it with me as a snack just in case. And I was like really hungry. And right before I left work in the parking lot, I was just eating my Boost bar and I'm like, yes, I am definitely feeling energized with this chocolate bar, even though the energy might be all in my head. But it was so good. I mean, I loved chocolate. So the Boost bar was really good. They didn't eat it on camera, but they did eat it at work as I was leaving, and it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, Lizzie, that's a good one. We watched both their snack videos yesterday. I watched yours, Melissa, and Lizzie's yesterday.
Almost dropped my laptop.
Even though mine didn't go up when it should have because I completely forgot.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter because it still went up, but it was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Goldfish.
I didn't. I think I've had like regular goldfish, but I've never had like flavored goldfish, and they were like so good.
They are.
Like,
I don't think I've ever had them, the vanilla ones.
Little cookies.
Yeah, we've had chocolate goldfish, I think.
We haven't.
I think we have.
No, we haven't.
Sure we have. We had graham cracker goldfish we've had.
Yeah, but she had like a cup. What was it, like a cupcake one or something?
Vanilla cupcake, I think it was.
Ooh.
I think so.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then your mom, who's in the chat, she got some more carrot cake Oreos.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a feeling they have already gone because I filmed that about 2 weeks ago. So anyone sending me box swaps in the future, put in carrot cake Oreos.
Did you try them, Lizzie? The Oreos?
I didn't. I might have to make a promise that the next time I do a box swap and they're in the box, I'm going to have to try them, even though I don't think I'm going to like them because I don't like carrot cake. But there you go. My mom says they're amazing.
Big carrot cake fan over here.
Yes.
And they were amazing.
Yeah, I haven't tried them. I don't mind carrot cake. I mean, I could eat it. So I think I might have to try them. I don't know if I would want to buy a whole pack for myself just to eat one. We'll see. Maybe.
What next time you do, Melissa, is that you buy the Oreos for Lizzie's mom, and then you open it, take one out, and then seal it back up and send it. She'll never know.
She'll never know that it's open and missing it.
No.
Yeah, we also on Thursday this week though, we also headed over to the Contemporary Resort, and we had dinner at the Wave with Mary
from the Siskatiers.
Yeah,
and her husband
Michael. Yeah.
Lizzie's mom said they were amazing. Those carrot cake Oreo cookies.
Yeah, so we went and had dinner there, and anyone that's watching this and you have a chance to go to Disney World, do yourself a favor. I don't care where you eat, but the Wave is an absolute hidden gem. If you've not eaten at the Wave, eat at the Wave. The food is we've eaten there probably more than any restaurant I think in Disney World. we've eaten breakfast there once. We've eaten lunch like a dozen times, and dinner like 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, and their drinks are good.
Drinks are good.
And
the
it's
food's
just
spectacular.
And
really
I think Ryan ate there from Disney Pins blog, and I wonder if Dan ever ate there, Disney Dan, because I don't know.
Yeah, I think he would have to have.
I don't remember because he's a California
it's really
guy.
good. When they first opened that restaurant, it was opened up to be like a sustainable food type place, and I think that it's kind of they still have a lot of very fresh things. So there's like
it's really good.
I think the fish dish was a salmon dish, but it's all sometimes there'll be a what's the fish you love? What is it? What's it called?
Tuna fish.
Bronzino.
And
you'll get like a whole bronzino or something like that. But I think I had like a steak dish, and Mary had a seared gnocchi dish, and they have an appetizer there for those who like this kind of stuff. It's called bacon and eggs, and what it is, it's a poached egg on top of pork belly.
It is so good. Oh my
gosh! And the pork
gosh.
belly is coated with like maple syrup, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that's so anyone heads over there, hit that place before they make it disappear or something. If enough people don't go, it is just so good.
It is.
Yeah. I need to go there for dinner. I've only done breakfast with there before, and it was kind of like by default. So we were looking for a place for breakfast back in February when we went up with you guys. I think it was like either the last day or the day before the last, and then we wanted breakfast, and there was really nothing available but the Wave. So we just kind of happened to go there because we didn't have anything else, but it was amazing. Like it was the best breakfast I've had in Disney. And I've been to Kona Cafe. Is that where they have like the Tango toast? The Kona Cafe?
Better for breakfast.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but I prefer the Wave because their buffet has so many options and everything is so good. And it's not just like when you go to like a hotel in the morning and you have like the buffet, which is like scrambled eggs and bacon. It's kind of like your plain old buffet. Like their buffet there is like really good. Like they have a lot of really nice stuff. And I think that I forget how much it was the price for the breakfast buffet, but I remember thinking at the time that it was pretty reasonable for the amount of food, the quality of food, and the fact that you're in Disney.
Yep.
So
I agree. It's like a hidden gem.
Yeah, definitely a hidden gem. I'd recommend it to anyone that's going. And we've eaten in I would say we've probably eaten in about, at this point, 85% of all the restaurants on site, and which is a lot of restaurants. So that's why we have
hey,
we just spend our paychecks on dinners. But it's this is just one of them. It just keeps coming back.
I don't
up
think
for
you
us.
like it.
Yeah.
I don't get the impression that
it's
you
really
like the Wave
awful.
at
Don't
all.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Don't go.
Yeah, don't go. It's terrible. Go eat the Tonga toast, everyone. Yeah.
Oh goodness. But oh my gosh, so today, we have some collectible news that we're going to talk about. And also, I know that Jody and Lora, you guys collect some different Disney items, but we are going to talk about some really unique and special collection that you guys have too. I mean, do we want to start with that, or we want to start getting into some of the news in general?
Whatever you want to do.
We can always talk.
What do you think? You want to start talking about the wishables? Liz and I were talking about wishables backstage.
Lizzie loves the wishables.
Yes. And you know what? I am not a wishables person. Like, I don't collect them. But these specific wishables, I was telling Lizzie, I was like, you know what? I might give in. And
Which ones are you talking about?
So, Lizzie, I'm going to let you do the honors and talk about these.
I know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen, but I don't know how it's going to work because I've got all the pictures open individually. So you're going to have to tell me, Mel, whether I need to open like the next one.
Okay.
But these are releasing on Wednesday morning, and they are the Coco wishables. So I'm just gonna.
I love Coco.
I'm trying to work out which screen it is. It's that one.
And just so we know, they release at 3 a.m. Florida time, New Jersey time. Yep. So I'll be up at 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
12 a.m. California, 8 a.m. for Lizzie. So let me see if I can add this. Okay, perfect. Yep, I can see it.
Wow.
So this is the first picture. I'll try and make it full screen. It's obviously just it's got a watermark all over it, but obviously you can see the 4 characters. So you've got Miguel, Dante, Hector, and you've got Ernesto de la Cruz. So I would be happy with any of those 4 personally. Mel, which ones would you like out of that set?
You know what? I like all of them, to be honest. I absolutely loved Coco. I saw it at the movies when it came out, which if I'm not mistaken, it was like Thanksgiving 2017, because I remember my family was visiting here because Hurricane Maria had just hit Puerto Rico. So they were here with me for about 2 months. And my brother came with us to the movies to see the movie. And I absolutely loved it. I cried during this movie. I was, all kinds of emotions, watching this movie. And it was lovely. I mean, I love all of them. I would really love Dante.
Oh yeah.
And I think that of course Miguel and just really everybody. I forget right now what is Miguel's dad's name? Oh my gosh, not Ernesto. Oh my goodness.
Is it his grandpa? This one, Hector.
Hector. Okay.
Because it's Mama Coco's husband, isn't it? No, or is it a dad?
That yeah, it was.
It's been a long time.
Mama Coco's dad.
It's Mama Coco's dad, isn't it? So it's his great grandfather. Yeah, but since you said you'd like Dante, I've already found out what the chaser is, because Wishables have recently started doing variants of one character in the bag, and you don't find out until somebody gets it. So if I just close down this screen. And I will share you.
I think
the new one.
Have you request sharing it again?
Yeah, so I've just requested it, although I'm not on it right now for some reason. There we go. Can you see it?
Yes.
So the variant is Dante as an Alabrije, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yep.
So that will be the other one you can get. Honestly, I'm not a massive fan of the Alabrijes, because the completer that you can buy separately is Pepita, which is Mama Imelda's Alabrije, but Dante as an Alabrije is absolutely adorable. But I have a feeling that because this one is slightly rarer, if you want to buy it on, say, eBay, you're going to be looking at paying maybe $100 for it.
That's insanity.
Oof.
Yeah.
I know.
That's definitely crazy. It's funny because we were
But
talking about.
But easy to feel, because you've obviously got 3 human characters and then you've got a dog.
Yeah.
Mm. When do these hit?
When?
It should be coming out on Wednesday. Lizzie, are you with us? I think Lizzie might have frozen a little bit.
These aren't frozen. I get it.
Oh man.
Oh, I just have to let that go.
So dad humor.
I mean, I think that these let me see if I can. I don't think I can share this anymore because Lizzie's connection. All right. So I'm pretty sure she said it was Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So Wednesday, Wednesday morning, like midnight in California, 3 a.m. Wednesday morning, here in like Jersey and Florida and whatnot. So it should be Wednesday. It's funny because I was telling Lizzie that she should be coming back. She's probably resetting her router. So we were talking about the Wishables, and Lisa's back. Whoop, whoop. Hello.
It kicked me. It obviously doesn't like me sharing my screen. But so that means that if you did get a full set of Wishables, that means you get 2 Alabrijes, which is, I mean, those are the only ones that they really show in the film. So I think that's really cute. But I think I'm that bothered.
I like those.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that bothered about getting the completer, Pepita, because I would rather have Dante if I had the choice of either. So we'll just see what we get.
I like Miguel. But let me ask you a question, Lizzie. Yeah. Are you more excited over this set or when Monsters, Inc. came out for Wishables?
Monsters, Inc. caught me by surprise because actually, like, even though I'm in a Wishables group on Facebook, they don't always know ahead of time. I think this picture got leaked. So people have known about this one, but I don't think they knew about the Monsters, Inc. one. And when I went to buy some, they had already sold out. So I got a friend who had already bought some to sell me her doubles, or else I wouldn't have any at all. But Monsters, Inc. are definitely my favourite set so far.
Definitely. And Lizzie, I'm assuming each wishable bag is going to be like $10, right?
$10, yeah. So with tax in California, that was like $10.74. I'm not sure whether the tax will be different for you in New Jersey, but I can just remember from my trip, every single time I bought one, it was $10.74.
Yeah, it's probably about the same. Yeah, about 37%.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about this? They're already selling that bag for $40. So we're talking
Wow.
4 times retail price.
Oof.
It just makes me so angry because they don't even have the stock in hand yet. So how are they absolutely certain that they can be selling these? Let alone the extortionate price point they're putting up.
Yeah. I mean,
it makes collecting very difficult because collecting is now an instantaneous art. You have to do it at that moment and get what you're going to get then. It's no longer about going somewhere and trying to get a specific collectible. It's just, click at the crack of dawn.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely crazy. I mean, it says it's shipping from the US, and it seems like this is going to be pretty popular. I mean, this listing alone has 32 watchers, and it's been viewed 11 times per hour. So, wow. I mean,
yeah, that's interesting.
I'd just like to point out the fact that it says 6 available and 4 sold. So this person seems to be working on the assumption that it will be 10 per person on the website.
That's what I was thinking too as I'm looking at this, because you and I were talking about that too, because if it's going to be 10 per person, then I can get you multiples and I can get some as well. So, I mean, hopefully it is 10 per person because it just makes it a little bit easier to try to collect. But I think these are so cute. I definitely love Dante and Hector and even Ernesto de la Cruz, even though he's like the bad guy. I mean, I think these are also cool. The Alebrijes, I think they're cool too. I think it's going to be a really fun set. So
yeah, definitely.
If I got the bad guy or the villain guy, I would get whatever his name is. I'm terrible with names. I would give it to my dog. Okay.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean,
he wasn't a nice guy.
But I do like the fact that there's a little bit of focus on that film because, we've seen it kind of popping up in the Mexico Pavilion, in Epcot Center, and it really deserves a lot more attention than it's gotten.
Well, you know what I'll say about Coco is, unlike you, Melissa, I didn't see it in the movies because I was like, I can just wait till it comes out. You got to kind of pick and choose what you want to see. And when I sat down and watched that movie, I cried multiple times, and especially when Miguel and Coco are singing. And I said to Bob, it was so good that we watched it together, me and him, and you felt the same. It's one of the best. I think I told Lizzie that too when you had your list on Instagram of the favorite Pixar movies.
Yeah.
That's up there as one of my favorite because it's surprisingly wonderful. It's a nice sadness. It's sad because she's passing, but then gives you hope that she's going to her afterlife, her heaven.
Yeah.
And she's meeting up with them. And it was just so good.
Yeah,
I love the culture of it. Like, there's so much culture in it, and it helps children with like death and grief and stuff. Because obviously, I wrote my university dissertation about that sort of stuff. But I ugly cried in the cinema because I think about 18 months before Coco came out, I lost my nan. So I was watching this film and I was going, oh no. Oh no, it's going to happen, isn't it? And then
I remember you talked about that. Didn't you talk about that on one of your videos, Lizzie, about that?
Yeah, I probably have. Yeah, I mean, I should have seen it coming. I think I pretty much saw it coming from the beginning, but it was just really raw. It was like emotions I haven't yet dealt with, but I think that film really helped. I don't watch it a lot because even though it's one of my favourites, it upsets me more than Up does, and that's very rare. Most people get more upset at Up, but I resonate more with Coco. But I just absolutely love the film. I think it's so great that they actually used, Mexican actors to do the voices and things like that. The father, Miguel's father, is voiced by the man who voices Rogelio in Jane the Virgin, and I absolutely love him. So it was really nice to know someone I knew.
Used to watch that.
Yeah, I've just got my mum into it. She's just finished it.
Oh yeah, Jane the
I think
Virgin.
the film really helps. like it's one of those things where if I was little, because I lost my other nan when I was 6, that film would have really helped me like talk through my emotions, because kids don't have the words for it. So if they at least have a film, they can say like, I feel how Miguel feels at this moment.
Yeah.
It might make it easier to talk about things like that. So that's why I love Coco so much.
Yeah, I definitely think that like
that
you
was
did it.
nice, Lizzie.
Yeah, it explains, passing away to kids in a way where it's not like scary. It's like the whole movie was so beautifully made, and it just shows you that there's like, there's like hope, if that makes sense, like the whole process, and with the Day of the Dead, and how it's just this beautiful like thing, and you see how like the family still connect with their loved ones, like they're not like gone completely. I think that the message in the movie is such a nice message, and yeah, I'm sure that kids that were watching the movies that had some kind of loss in their family, that movie probably helped them a lot. And, I mean, and not just kids. I mean, helped you, Lizzie. It helped Christian from McDorks.
I know.
So
That.
I mean, I think Disney did great, because I mean, I feel like Disney movies, there's a lot of like loss in Disney movies. There's a lot of like, we're talking about like Elsa and Anna's parents, passed away. We have all these like princesses that are, missing a parent. So Up, of course, we have
Moana. Moana dealt with
her
grandmother.
Yeah. Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi was just a gunshot.
But Nemo lost his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got lost.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Jody, about Moana, because Moana does it in the same way. The grandma talks so much about becoming like an animal when you die, like that's my spirit animal. And then she sees the stingray afterwards, doesn't she? So she like knows that like her grandma's still with her. Which I think is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that Disney movies touch on all this loss, but this Coco, it was so different. It was
wonderful.
It was so beautifully made. I mean, I really like this movie.
Well, I have to tell you, there was another movie that I saw that was very similar to that. Instead of Coco, is Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Johnny Depp. That was a real Day of the Dead kind of movie.
Did he lose an eye in that movie?
He did lose an eye in that.
It's all about loss.
Yeah, I love Johnny Depp movies.
I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
Oh goodness. Morning, Susan. So I mean, I'm really excited for this Wishables to come out. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably be messaging you, Lizzie, at 3 a.m. ish my time. But that would be like, but it's 8 a.m. for Lizzie. Lizzie's just likely already up and probably already at work.
Yeah, I start work at 8:30, but I tend to like switch the computer on at 8 because like I just read through my emails and kind of get into that like mode, I guess. So yeah, I'll definitely be up. I'll probably have forgot about these Wishables by Wednesday, and you'll message me and be like, I got them, and I'll be like, got what? I do that a lot.
Yeah, I'll definitely be messaging you. You see Susan?
Look, Susan, watch me. Ready?
You can do this, Jody.
There you go. There you go. I do that too. I feel like I'm constantly like kind of like fixing my hair or moving my bangs out of the way. So
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's bangs with me as well. Like
oh goodness.
We cut them last week. My mum cut my hair, and she's gonna hate me for saying this, but she accidentally cut a bit really, really short up here. So I've got like a little piece of hair like that big. I feel like the end of Rapunzel at the moment.
It's okay. It's like layers.
No one can see
it. You know what else is coming out? We have like a pin set. I talked about it briefly last night on my Disney Pins Nightlife stream last night, and this pin set is coming out tomorrow. It is a
I love this.
I
really want this.
I love it.
And it is so pretty. It's funny because without reading the text here, I was just like, okay, so we have Disneyland's castle, we have Galaxy's Edge, Matterhorn. Ratatouille in Disneyland, Paris, Epcot, and I thought that right next to Epcot we had Small World, but with like a weird monkey in there. So as I was like reading the body of the article,
It's a monkey.
it's supposed to be Mystic Manor. Right here, you see next to Epcot, you have the Mystic Manor. I really thought it's a Small World.
Is it Everest?
It's Animal Kingdom.
So on top, next to the castle, it's Matterhorn in Disneyland, California.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the right, we have Galaxy's Edge in both Disneyland and Disney World. And of course, the Sleeping Beauty Castle in the middle. And then underneath or at the bottom, we have Spaceship Earth, which I really like that they chose the nighttime Spaceship Earth because it looks
pretty.
like my ears, my Mickey ears or mini ears. And then Ratatouille to the left of Epcot in Paris. And then to the right of Epcot, it's supposed to be actually Mystic Manor in Hong Kong. So I really like this because the set celebrates 65 years of the Disney theme park. So it's not just Disneyland; it's all the parks really. So. And it mentions them again here, all the different attractions that the pin set is going to represent. It's going to be a box pin set, limited edition of 3,500, and it's going to be available exclusively to D23 Gold and Gold family members on Shop Disney tomorrow. The retail price is $49.99. One pin set for purchase for D23
That's
Gold.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's horrible either. I mean, you get 6 pins. They're LE 3,500.
Yeah.
They're really pretty.
They're really nice.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily, if you were to divide them, you can sell each pin for $10 a piece. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, pin lady. So what's the monkey? Is that the Tokyo or Hong?
Yes. So the monkey is supposed to be Mystic Manor at Hong Kong Disneyland Resort.
Okay.
So yeah, I really thought it was It's a Small World with like a random monkey in there.
Who's the monkey?
Hey, it's the monkey.
That's from Lion King. Yeah. The monkey's his uncle?
That's what the monkey.
Yeah, because Lizzie, we had seen this before. Didn't we talk about maybe thinking it's a Small World too?
Yeah, I remember you saying it was a Small World, and I was like, how is that Small World? There's no monkey in Small World. I mean, there's probably a monkey somewhere, but like not like, center stage or anything. I'm really upset though, because I remember last time we spoke about this, we hoped it would be 2 per person so that someone could pick it up for me, but it's 1 per person, so I won't be getting it because my membership expired in July, I think.
I wonder if you try to purchase it. I mean, do you have your D23 information linked to your Shop Disney account?
I don't even have a US Shop Disney account because I've never bought anything on it. It would probably be on my mom's old account because, funnily enough, this was a gift from my mom. And even though it said, type in the details of the person you're gifting it to, it still arrived with my mom's details on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my mom's the D23 member, not me. But it's such a cool set. Like, if I had the money right now, I would like renew just to get this set. But that would set me back quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they'll still have some available so that if you do renew, you can still get it. Because I feel like a lot of the D23 pin sets that came out earlier this year are still available in Shop Disney. Like I thought they were going to sell out quicker than they did. So maybe, something that I did notice right now as I'm kind of reading this, so this is shipping not available to PO boxes. So I wonder if it's just to make sure that maybe only people in the US get it, because living in the UK, can you set up like a PO box in the States and just have someone pick up your mail? Is that something that can be done?
I'll be honest, if I were to buy anything from the US now, I would send it to Park Pioneer's address because they said I could. So that is probably what I would do if I was getting anything from the US.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean that was that's crazy. Yeah, they don't do PO boxes. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it's just to kind of limit how many. Well, yeah, to limit how many people can actually get this. But Park Pioneer says your Shop Disney US login will be the same as your D23 login because it's all shared. Oh,
that's clever. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I mean, I know that mine. Good morning, Josh. I'm so jealous. He's always my I need to go there soon. So yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for this pin set. Good morning, Brenda and Heidi. We're
Hi.
international today again. We have everybody here. We have Ken from Japan. We have Brenda and Heidi in Canada. Of course, Lizzie and Park Pioneer in the UK. We have, Luke in California, Susan in Arizona. We have Florida. Yeah.
It's like Epcot. We're like Epcot.
Like the world.
We are.
In one.
Yeah, we just need someone from Australia to pop on. So, and then
I don't know any. Oh, we could get Dee because she's from Wales. If she popped on, that would be good.
Yeah, so she's another part of UK.
Yeah, but still, it's
not
another.
Quite Australian.
No,
but
it's
a different
not
accent.
Australia. I don't know anybody in Australia.
Right.
Yeah, I do know someone in Australia. There's this super nice girl. Her name is, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Alditha. So we usually comment on each other's videos, and her and her husband are in Australia. So it'd be great if she pops up. Then we're truly international, like covering everything.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have a D23 question for you, ladies.
Yeah.
Because we always think about doing it. We've thought about doing it before. But beside getting access, kind of, to the D23 events that happen and the great pins that you can get, what is the plus to D23? Being we're Disney Vacation Club members and we get discounts and stuff. Like, why would we do D23?
So I'm going to answer briefly because I don't have much to say about that. Maybe Lizzie will have more insight into that. But I feel like they have all these exclusive events, all the exclusive D23 merchandise, and then you get previews for certain things. And for example, right now, I know that McDorks are collecting the Mickey plushes are being released through Amazon. So D23 members kind of get a heads up on that, and they can purchase before anybody else. So that is one of the things. But I mean, I'd really love to go to one of the D23 conventions. I mean, I think that would be awesome. They are in California. So for that, we would have to really plan. I know it gets really crazy, but I would love to do that. And you do get like a quarterly magazine and things like that. I actually just got my D23 magazine in the mail. But I don't know. I mean, there is a free membership. And then there's the gold membership, which is the one that gives you access to, these special events and to special merchandise and things like that. We were free. We were D23 members before, but like the free membership. And we just signed up for the gold membership last year during Black Friday because they had a 50% off deal. So it was really cheap because I believe that the family membership is $120. So we only paid $60.
That's a good deal.
And you also get a gift when you either renew or join for the first time. And last year's gift was a pin set. And I feel like the pin set alone was worth the $60 I spent on the membership. So just, things like that. So I really signed up just for like the goodies and to have access to all these things and to hopefully maybe in the future where traveling restrictions are not so much a thing, maybe we can make it to one of the D23 conventions. But that's kind of like my take on D23. What do you think?
Okay. Did she freeze again?
No.
I'm gonna freeze now. Wait.
Lizzie, come back.
Lizzie, we love you. Don't leave yet.
Oh no! But I think that I think Lizzie's coming back.
Oh, yeah, me too.
We have two Lizzies in here. I don't know. We're back. Yay!
Sorry, it just keeps kicking me out every so often. It did this last night. I was trying to watch The Matrix Reloaded, and every 10 minutes it would just stop working. I was like, I wanted to know how it ended. I wasn't going to just give up halfway through.
The Matrix, the first one?
The second one. I watched the first one last week. I preferred the first one to the second one.
I didn't see the second one.
There's a third one too, wasn't there?
Yeah. I've got to watch the third one Thursday, I think. Joe's making me watch them, and then I'm going to make him watch the King's Speech in return.
We saw that. Yeah, we saw that in the movies, and then I think he won an Oscar, didn't he, for that?
Yeah, he did.
I think so, yeah.
I like how all those movies are kind of connected. So that movie is connected to to Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. Yeah.
And it's they're not
What
intentionally
was the third
though.
one?
What was the third one? The Churchill movie.
Oh
Also.
yeah.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, so there's connections between those three movies and the Dunkirk events, because a lot of it was surrounding, the same king.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was very interesting because he had to make that speech in the King's speech. He had to make that speech, because of those events.
And of course, the Kingsmen. Let's not forget that action adventure movie.
The Kingsmen.
The Kingsmen.
Kingsmen.
The Kingsmen.
Kingsmen.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the cinema if there's another Matrix movie.
I can get into the Matrix, and I love Keanu Reeves, but I just can't get into.
I heard they're making another one, since he's become so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna make another one.
What was the movie he was just in that we saw? The John Wick movies are just hysterical.
I haven't seen those.
Oh, you guys would love that, Melissa.
They're so much fun.
You and Dirk would love those movies.
Probably. He's probably seen it. I feel like he watched a lot of movies without me.
Yeah, and we kind of stumbled upon it. We wanted to go down to Disney Springs. We wanted to do the dine-in movie experience. And that was like the only movie that had a ticket that was available. And we're like, okay, whatever. We'll go in and we'll get some lunch.
Keanu Reeves, really?
And then we loved the movie. And this was the first one.
Yeah, so it was really, really good.
That was fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, so there's a lot of movies that I need to watch.
She can't get into it.
Yeah, McDork said Matrix is coming out with another movie. Yes, I thought I heard that too. Yeah. That it's there's another one coming.
They are just a font of information.
They are. Let me tell you, those two.
Man.
They really are. So yesterday we had more of the Alien Remix pins and plushes come out.
They're so cute.
Did you get them in the UK too, Lizzie, yesterday?
We get them on Mondays. So tomorrow we get the ones that you're getting next Saturday. So tomorrow I've got to get the Carl plush because I'm only getting the plushes. I did want the silly pin, but they're not individual over here. So I'm not going to buy a set of 4 just to get one pin that I want.
Yeah, no, I understand. Because I mean, even though we talked about this last time, the pricing there for the 4-pack, it's a little better than if you were to buy them individually in the US. But unless you're collecting a set, it's not really worth it, like you said, because then you're stuck with 3 other pins that you didn't really want. I mean, they would be decent traders, but
I mean, with my up collection, I was tempted to get the up ones, but then I've got to buy a set this week, which is £28 plus the plush, which is 38. And then on Tuesday we get the Halloween merch come down, so I just can't justify it.
I like the troll one.
Yeah, I mean, these are so cute too. I mean, I didn't get any of these because I don't really collect aliens or Toy Story or anything like that. But these are so adorable. I mean, we have Alien Flick and Jessie and Syndrome and Wally. Now, where's Syndrome from?
That's from the Incredibles.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know where that's from.
So let me ask a question. It's a mystery pack, right?
So in the US, you get them individually. They're $9.99 each. But in the UK, it comes the 4 of them in a pack. And I think Lizzie said they're £28, right?
Let's see, have to go.
Yeah, they're 28.
Lizzie should just have us pick up one then. The one she wants, if they have it.
Yeah, we can totally do that, Lizzie, because Lizzie's releases, Shop Disney UK releases them on Mondays, and then we get them Saturdays later in the week. So this was the 3rd release that we got yesterday in the US, and Lizzie's getting the 4th release tomorrow, and we'll get the 4th release on Saturday.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm not the
They sell out really quick in the UK.
They sell out quick in the UK?
Yeah, like I haven't been on at 8 in a while, but like you go on at say 9 o'clock to see if anything's still there, and the pins are always gone.
Wow.
Because I suppose it's like you say, they do come on their own individual backing boards, so you could just buy the 4 and then sell the 3 you don't want.
Yeah.
It's just I'm too lazy for things like that. I'll be completely honest. It's like I don't think I've told either of you guys, but I've bought, they do the Alien Remix minifigures and mystery figures. And I've bought a whole case of them, so I've got 12, which guarantees that I get every single one, but it means I'm going to have doubles, and I'm dreading having to sell the doubles because I just don't like selling things on Instagram. I get messages almost weekly saying, "Is this for sale?" I'm like, "Did I say it was for sale?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "No, it's not for sale."
Oh my God. That reminds me, some time ago, you had a picture. I forget where you were, but there was like a statue behind you, like a mini statue or something. And that someone asked you whether it was for sale. I don't know if you remember this. This was a while ago. It was earlier in the year, and you had posted a picture of it was some kind of like mini like statue. It was definitely not for sale. It was part of wherever you were. And
I think it was in Tokyo, maybe.
okay.
There's little statues in Tokyo. Yeah, I get people like sending me pictures of me in an outfit and going, "Is this outfit for sale?" And I'm like, "I don't think you'd want it because I wear it like weekly, so quite worn." And it annoys me. I always say if I'm going to sell something, I will advertise that I'm selling it. Like I will annoy everybody until it's sold, kind of thing. Although I did have a nice thing happen the other day. When I worked with Disney, I had a double of the mystery figures they'd sent me. So I posted that I had two, and then my friend messaged me and said, "Well, if you want to trade, I've got this one." I was like, "Yeah." So I didn't have to sell that one, which was really lucky.
But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are those glasses for sale?
I mean, you may want them because they are Mickey's.
Oh, they're so cute. Why am I not surprised?
They're children's glasses. They're actually a bit too tight on me because they're for children, but I'm on brand. What can I say?
Oh, they're cute though.
That's awesome.
And can you touch briefly on working with Disney? Is that something that you can talk about, or is that something that you kind of want people to like see on Instagram?
It's a bit difficult to talk about because it may open me up to messages like, "Oh, what's the person's email address?" But basically back in March, I got an email saying like, "Could we have your address and stuff?" So I sent that over. I didn't really think much of it because obviously lockdown, like usually when you work with Disney, you go to an event in London. So I figured, nothing's going to happen because, you can't be around people. And then mid-August, I got an email saying we would like to send you a box of, they called it a goodie bag, but it came in a box like the size of a small child. So that's not a goodie bag to me. That's like a Christmas present. So they sent that over, and I had some things I needed to promote, like in exchange for it. And it was amazing because like I've been doing this now for like nearly 3 years. So it's like you kind of work towards something like that, but at the same time, it's like a dream that you think you'll never accomplish. So that was really nice. And I hope that when events start happening again, I can go, because I mean, in my old job, they were very difficult with me if I wanted a day off. But like in this job, I used to walk in the office and say to my boss, "I feel like having tomorrow off, is that okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, just book it." I'm like, okay. So I'd be able to go if I was invited to something, hopefully.
That's so cool.
That would be awesome.
That is awesome. Well, I'm super happy for you. I think that's amazing. And every time I see your post and I see like hashtag ad or at Shop Disney UK or something that references that is part of that, relationship you have with Shop Disney UK, now I'm always like, "Oh, that's my girl."
Thank you.
She's so big.
Yeah.
It's like really surreal because obviously everyone wants that, so it's really nice when someone's supportive rather than just being really jealous. Yeah. So like I'm really overwhelmed with how many people were like happy for me rather than saying like, "Oh, why isn't it me?"
Yes.
But I still can't believe it's happened. Like I remember the day the box arrived, like my dad said, "This is for you." I was like, "I didn't order anything." I'm like, "It's that," and it was so big, and I really struggled to get it up the stairs because like we have quite wide stairs. But even so, because of how big the box was, I was like really struggling to get around the corner and then into my room. But yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, Brenna and Heidi, I think it's Heidi today. She's saying that that's so amazing. Yes, I mean it is amazing. Like when you told me about it, I'm like, you know. So it's definitely an awesome thing. So I can't wait to see what else, Disney is gonna send you for you to show us. Hopefully they'll send you like a preview of things that are to come.
I think they've done that in the past. I think because they don't do this very often. Like I say, it's usually like an event, and you get like a little goodie bag at the event. That's what I've seen because obviously I'm friends with people that have worked with Disney before. So it's just really like weird territory at the moment because I suppose they're just trying to do what they can with the restrictions. Because I don't think they'd want to put an event on at the minute because it wouldn't look very good. Like it wouldn't look like loads of people are there because they'd all have to be spread out and they'd have to have like set times. I remember last year they did like a Christmas preview event, and that's usually around about now. So I'm really sad that that's not going ahead because they show you what the plushes are going to look like for this year, and I'm dying to know what they're going to look like because the Christmas plushes are like my favourite thing to get every single year.
Yeah. I feel like the Christmas merchandise is always so pretty. And like Susan said, I can't wait to see what Christmas pins are going to come out with. So those are always super nice. And Luke is congratulating you on your partnership. I think, of course, we're all very happy and excited for you. If you know of anything that I will be into, Beauty and the Beast, Jessica Rabbit Castles, let me know. Just
Going back to Christmas slightly, I'm excited to see what spirit jerseys there are because I've never had a Christmas spirit jersey. So if I see one I like, Jody and Lora, I might be sending you a picture and some money in your PayPal account.
Let's hope it goes over better than the pre-order for the Squishmallow, whatever it's called.
Oh my gosh, yes, we got to talk about this. So, okay, Lizzie, do not go away like earlier. No,
she froze last time. She was so upset.
She was like,
she
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't really know much about this. I know it's Baby Yoda related, so
he's called
what's going on?
It's not Baby Yoda, Melissa.
No, I just call him Baby Yoda because it just
looks like Yoda. Yeah.
So there's a brand called Squishmallows, and they're like marshmallow animal characters. I don't have any, but I have my eye on the sloth one because I collect sloths. And I saw someone post that Walgreens is getting the child as a Squishmallow. So he's like, like a little, he's kind of shaped like, not even a marshmallow. Marshmallows aren't shaped like that, are they, Laura? It's more like
a pillow,
like
right?
a guitar pick. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But he just looks so cute and so squishy, and he won't be very big either. He'll be about yay big. So I'll be able to find room for him because I filmed, in the past 2 weeks, I've filmed 3 The Child plush reviews because I've bought so many. So every time I buy one, I do like a plush review, like whether I would like spend that much money on it again, because the one I did yesterday cost me like £50 and it's okay. Like, I like it, but I wouldn't spend £50 again. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Squishmallow.
And that's a cheap one too. It was only like $10.99 in Walgreens.
Yeah, that sounds about right, to be honest. Yeah. But I didn't realise that like you couldn't like pre-order it like in stores or something. So you went all the way to Walgreens, didn't you? And I feel terrible.
Oh, so I had to get something anyway, and it's literally down the street from me.
Yeah, we have them like all over the place. There's like a Walgreens. It's like a mile from here. It's so close.
I love Walgreens, to be fair. Yeah. When we went to California, there was a Walgreens and a CVS like right opposite each other, and I was just bouncing from one to the other for like a good hour, just getting more treats and things like that. And I also love going to Walmart as well.
Hey, and if in Florida, you can go to a Walgreens and you get liquor there, and you can probably buy a gun too. I mean, it's Florida's very liberal.
Oh goodness!
You know what I was going to say about the Squishmallows? Is that what they're called, Lizzie? Squishmallows?
Squishmallows, yeah.
I had never ever heard of it, like Melissa said before you had requested that, and I'm looking at them online because I was trying to do the pre-order for it, and I was like, these are so cute. Like, I have a huge Sven that I sleep with, and I have a Nana I sleep with, and I have a Marie that I sleep with, and Bubba's somewhere in the bed. And but I saw that and I'm like, it must be like, do you have any of those, like any other Squishmallows or?
I don't. I'm tempted because I know that they bring out some for Halloween every year. So I might get one for Halloween because I think last year they did one that looked like a candy corn sweet, and I really love candy corn, so I might get that. But I really want the sloth, and they do Christmas ones as well.
Lizzie, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you. Disney down here has candy corn popcorn.
Candy corn flavored popcorn.
Really?
Yes, and I love candy corn. I'm like, I don't know anybody that likes candy corn, and I'm like, you know, maybe. And then when you said that, I am going to pick that up. So you better be asking me for other stuff. Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it. Look at
my
that.
mum really likes anything pumpkin spice as well. Like, I think they sometimes do pumpkin spice popcorn.
I don't know what else I say, but I love the Halloween stuff in Disney World. Down there in the World of Disney, it's absolutely overwhelming. You're like, oh my God, that mug is so cute. Oh my God, look at that spirit. Oh my God. And I'm like, and the pins. Let's not even get the pins there. I had to walk away.
Do you know a mug I find myself liking a lot, by the way? The poison apple mug.
I love that.
Yeah,
yes.
I love that poison apple mug with the melty face. I love that.
The McDorks are asking what that's called. It's a Squishmallow.
Squishmallow. So it looks like a marsh. It's probably like a very dense pillow type thing.
Yeah, like I don't think they're terribly heavy, but they're like, you know, completely filled. So like, I don't think there's a lot of movement if you try and squish them.
Yeah, and it's probably like I think it has like a stretchy-ish kind of material on the outside.
Nylon, maybe it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 inches, and for it being 10 inches and only $12.95, I don't think it's terrible.
No.
But yeah,
my Walgreens had it for $10.99. I'm just saying.
Really?
Okay.
At first, I believed it, then I'm like, before all these weird ads popped up, it said that it was sold out. Yeah, I don't know what is up with this. But it said that it was sold out. So yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're also going to bring some to the regular.
Yeah, it's a pre-order.
Hopefully. I was just staring at the screen there.
And T-Mobile has 5G. Who knew?
I saw. Did I also see like an AARP ad in there or something? I don't know. All these weird ads popped up when I went on Walgreens. I don't know, but
that one was aimed at us.
Speaking of the Halloween merchandise, I was going to order from a shop in the UK.
Lizzie.
I was going to order the Halloween spirit jersey from Walt Disney World, but if you order the Walt Disney World one, they send you the Disneyland one. And I'm like,
all right, so how do we get this deal again? Did I get 2 jerseys for one?
I think you ordered the Disney World one and got the Disneyland one.
Was that through like a pickup service? I don't know, but we need some more details.
She's frozen.
Lizzie, you left us like hanging. We're like, we need some more information on this because
Park Pioneer love spirit jerseys. They must be just chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
Waiting. They're like, tell us about the spirit jersey.
Oh, poor Lizzie. My internet hates me.
Oh, she's back.
There she comes.
Lizzie, there's 2 of you.
There is something seriously wrong with my internet this weekend. I'm so sorry.
So you were telling us about
spirit jersey. We want to know about this.
So they do. Obviously, Disneyland and Walt Disney World's Halloween spirit jersey are pretty similar. They're just like candy. And I was going to order it from a UK site, and I wanted the Walt Disney World one because I've got a Disneyland Halloween spirit jersey and I don't have a Walt Disney World one. So my friend ordered the Walt Disney World one, and they sent her the Disneyland one anyway. And I was like, I want the Walt Disney World one because I literally have one Walt Disney World spirit jersey, and that's the Small World one. So it would have been nice to have the Halloween one, but I don't know. I mean, they're actually releasing all of the UK's Halloween merchandise on Tuesday. So they might have the Walt Disney World Spirit jersey, but they usually only sell the Disneyland one, which is really annoying. So I want the Walt Disney World one.
Let us know if you want something.
Yeah, it gives us an excuse.
Yeah, let me know when you next go, and I'll see whether I
We're
can.
going this week.
We can go whenever.
Yeah, so just let me. We're going. I think
I'm
twice
very
this week. We're going twice this week.
Yeah.
I can't imagine saying to Joe, like, where do you want to go tonight? And him just going, do you want to go to Epcot? Like, it's just crazy.
And you know what's funny? When we moved down here, before we did, and I said to him like years ago, can you imagine being in like Hollywood Studios and be like, or say, hey, tonight, let's go eat at Mama Melrose in Hollywood Studios. And now we like live it. And every so often I have to go. It's so a part of our life now that it's not as much of a fantasy, but it's really cool. Yes,
when you stop and think about it and realize that it is like that, it's really unusual.
Yeah.
It's very cool when you stop and think about it.
It is.
That's the dream. That's what I want to do.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
I got people smoking weed in my back area as I walk the dog. That's living the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's smoking weed. There's alligators and armadillos and weed. Yeah.
I told
you have those little lizards as well. Last time I went to Florida, there was like lizards.
Oh, the geckos.
I love that. Yeah, they're always there. We had one in our house actually, and we learned how to get them out because you don't want to kill them because they're just so cute. If it was an ugly bug, bye-bye. But if it's a cute little guy, I want to save you. So he was along the wall, and then Bubba has to block him, and he actually has to hit the wall to vibrate, and it goes in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
I open the door, and then he goes out.
They run away.
It was a baby, too. He was really little.
What's really funny is there are times where I was driving to go pick my son up at night, and I'm in the car, and a little frog comes walking down onto the windshield, and that little dude was hanging on. I got to go like 25 miles an hour, and he's holding on, and he just went. He just took off. Yeah, it's just so
crazy.
Funny.
Jody and Lora are partying with the alligators.
Oh yeah, partying alligators. Yeah, the occasional armadillo. Yeah, we see them running around as well.
We actually had a gator in our backyard a couple weeks ago. I think I told you guys about that, right?
I don't think so.
I was walking the dog, and I was coming around this little area, and this little.
It's like a water basin. It catches the runoff of the water, and it's probably about 7 or 8 feet deep, and there's like a big like sewer drain at the end.
Right.
And it rained a lot, so it filled up.
So this little gator was trying to get through the tunnel to go back to where he wanted to go, the waterway, like through the tunnel. Yeah. And I'm walking alley, and I'm like, what is that? Is that a stick? And then the stick rose to the top, and its eyes were looking at me. And my daughter said, what'd you do? I said, I ran. What do you think? I'm not going to sit there and take a picture of it,
I would.
That was crazy. So that was our gator story. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I would also do the same thing. I would run.
Yeah.
I would, if the dog can't catch up, I'd just pick it up and run with the dog in my arms. Like, oh my God, let's go.
Come on, Goldie.
I know, Goldie. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Now that we're talking about, you guys, living the dream, you're like living in Disney. There's something that you guys have been collecting for a while. And that it's quite it's a really unique collection. I don't think I've known of anyone that does that, but I mean, I think it's really cool. So if you guys want to talk about what you guys collect and just show us, that would be awesome.
Sure.
All right. So that was a good segue because you were talking about down here. Excellent. And then we're going to go into, so ever since I was 2, I have been coming to Disney World every year with my parents and family and stuff.
This guy.
And then him. So what I used to do is when we used to go down every year, they used to have these little brochures like this. When you would go down, you get it for free. You go into the parks, right?
Oh.
And it would have and it was free. So yeah. But look at how old this is. This is 78. No. Yeah. 78. It's right on the front.
Is it? Yeah, this is 1979.
Wow.
All right.
That's
But
pretty
look at
cool.
the back of it. That's the funniest thing because it's like Polaroid. And,
Yeah.
and if you look at the back of it, so
Hmm.
this one is from the
Isn't that the best?
Tencennial from Disney.
Oh my
So
goodness.
the 10th year, yeah.
Yeah, so these were like, they had, a little thing of each of the parts of the parks, Main Street, and that's when the Penny Arcade was here. And so I keep these, and actually they're in pretty good shape considering I used to throw them in something.
Mm-hmm. So what happened was all the different things that Disney would hand out for as long as Laura can remember, and what you're going to see here in the next few minutes
I only gave
is just a
have
sample
few,
of the stuff she has. So she has a ton of stuff.
So this one was Discovery Island when that was there. If you guys
Oh, wow.
about it. Right, they gave you a little brochure to get around the Discovery Island Zoological Park,
Yeah.
which is
so
now
that's,
defunct.
yeah.
And then I have, before Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, we had River Country.
That's
I've
awesome.
heard of that, actually.
Yeah. I mean, look.
It was the old water hole.
Guys got that stash. Look at that.
Oh,
It's
look at
just
that.
so funny seeing the how people dressed and
And this was from 1988.
not that
This
well.
brochure.
quite a while.
1988. I mean, come
That's
on.
quite Then they used to put up this. These are kind of funny. There was a transportation network for the resorts. They used to give you this so that you knew which color bus to take.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so they tell you the different routes, how to get to different places based upon where you are.
And this is when was there.
Now notice how few resorts you've got there. Okay. So you have the Polynesian, the Contemporary,
The golf resort.
Fort
probably,
Wilderness,
or
the
Disney.
Wilderness, Walt Disney World Shopping Village,
That's what it used to be
which
called.
became Downtown Disney,
No,
which
before
became
that-
Disney Springs.
No, and before that was the marketplace. After the
Disney Village Marketplace.
So here was the color
wow.
coordination for the buses. And
Oh, wow.
isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Everything is
definitely.
just so wait, and there's more.
And there's more.
So
I
before
suppose they can't do that now because there's probably not enough colours for the amount of buzz routes.
That's
yeah,
true.
you got a good. Okay, so here is Epcot Center before it opened, 1982.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
Could you imagine?
And it's just a whole.
Let me see if I can open it up.
This is their concept. The
Concept drawing
the
for
concept
Epcot
art for
Center,
Epcot.
Wow.
right? This is like the best stuff ever. I mean, the rides didn't even exist. Nothing existed. This was the announcement stuff.
I see people put this up on the Epcot Facebook page. I'm
Yeah.
on too.
So it's Spaceship Earth, Universe of Energy, the lands, Computer Central. Okay.
For Joe, Journey into
Journey
Imagination.
into Imagination
Melissa
on the
likes
original
Epcot.
I like
plans.
Figment too. That's awesome.
You
You know,
do too.
it's
Yeah.
crazy to think that Epcot was really supposed to be a city. Like the original plan
Yes.
is for it to
Yeah.
be a city.
Yeah, and then they gave this out again for free when Epcot opened. And what you would do is it was a little book,
Here,
right?
I'll hold it up for you. Does this open up?
I don't know.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, it does. So you open this up,
And it's free. Let's say that again.
right? And they tell you have to turn this wheel on the side to tell you different things.
Well, this is an Epcot person.
Wow.
I
It
am.
told you what the different pavilions were. Pavilion.
Pavilion.
The different pavilion. Right? But so look, this was by Kodak. Look at the cameras of the time.
Making memories.
That's awesome.
Wait,
Those
we have a couple
cameras.
more.
We have a few more.
Just a few more.
Right.
And you say the Polynesian a lot. They gave you a little bus route thing in here too.
Yeah.
Same one I showed you. But these give you like a little pocket thing.
Yeah, look at the pocket guide. Now this is from when?
Oh, Park Pioneer said we're sitting on a gold mine.
I know.
Oh yeah.
So
I agree.
I don't even know
I'm
how
not
old
giving
this
this
is,
up.
but interesting. Wally Surak, the general manager, would give this out, and I don't even know. But on the front
Is Maui.
is Maui, way back in the day. This is
Oh,
probably
wow.
from like the 80s or early
We always stayed in the
90s.
Polynesian.
So, but it was everything about it. How to do your banking.
How do you
And
do your banking?
Your beauty and barber shop.
Beauty and barber
And
shop.
your cashier and church services.
Yeah, they used to have mass in the Polynesian where the luau is. We used to go on Sunday mornings to the Catholic mass there, where you sat at the tables where they were serving like rum punch the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they used to have Catholic mass there.
Some drunk dad, and then you're eating the body of Christ at the same table. Thank you.
Dip in a little bit of something. Yeah. Here is the parking ticket we used to get for the Magic Kingdom, but on the back was for those that parked, right? I didn't use transportation like monorail. They showed you where like Chippendale was and Donald and all of that.
Yeah, look at all that. Oh yeah. So by the way, for those who
two more things.
Please
don't go away.
We've been going to Disney so long. This was
1993.
This is from our honeymoon. Okay, this is the original reservation. This is how they came. Okay, from our honeymoon time. So we stayed at the Polynesian. So this was made in 1992. But the room rate, by the way, Polynesian water view, $265 a night.
Can you imagine?
Okay.
$265.
Yeah, $265 a night. And then the coup de grace.
My favorite park before Hollywood Studios was MGM. And look, the back has the Eiffel Tower.
I love this.
Right? And this was a pictorial souvenir. So
I had the tote bag too.
So this was again before anything was like really there. This is about what Hollywood Studios was to be and become.
And when I went there, the first year it opened, there were only a couple attractions: the Great Movie Ride, Indiana Jones, I believe, Star Tours.
Look, everyone.
Mary Poppins.
The Great Movie Ride.
Great Movie Ride.
I'm sad just thinking about it.
I know.
No.
I don't want to talk about Indiana Jones. Great Movie Ride.
Yeah,
sorry.
so they had these souvenir books
What
and
else
stuff.
was in there beside the Great Movie Ride? Star Tours. They had like no attractions.
Yeah, there was literally they had the backlot tour. They had the animators area. They had New York Street special.
Which wasn't that long ago.
Backstage studio tour.
And the Catastrophe Canyon.
Yeah, and Residential Street, by the way. Look, Residential Street.
The Golden Girls.
Where you can see the facade of the Golden Girls home.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
So we have tons of this kind of stuff because
I just
Lora,
pulled out some of the main ones.
Yeah, Lora actually thinned out her collection from some of the stuff that was in really bad shape years ago, but she still has for her the best of the best stuff, and it's awesome.
Victor's.
Who's Mary Poppins?
No, he said Mary Poppin.
Yeah,
Poppin.
Mary Poppin. Yeah, Mary Poppin.
So there is my. Oh, Luke said that was cool. The invoice.
Yeah, who has that? Who has their honeymoon invoice from '93?
So that was our collection. Since we're on collectors chat today, I thought, what can I possibly show?
Yeah, and
there you go.
And there is just a ton of it. She used to have, and it's funny, I think it was in an old canvas MGM bag.
Yeah, I still have that.
Right? And all of that stuff was piled in that. And it was just this thick thing full of this kind of stuff.
That's cool.
That is really cool. I mean, are you guys gonna laminate some of that stuff, or are you gonna put them in like a special case or anything? Because I mean, they're looking great shape.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised because I'm a
Definitely.
really rough person. Like I shove things and things rip and
I had hair once. She knocked it out.
so I don't know. I just keep them in a nice box and
they're always they're put away carefully. They're put away so things stay clean. But if we want to preserve them, I mean, we could give some thought to doing that for things that don't have a lot of pages, or even, which is funny because our daughter is a framer at Michael's, and she does do some preservation kind of stuff.
It's all about preservation.
So she told me what to do to preserve my one comic book from 1978.
Yeah.
it's funny you say that because I was thinking about comic books right now because I don't know if you have any comic collectors in the chat, but I've seen that they have these like little protectors for comic books. So maybe you can get something like that for your different like brochures and things like that.
Yeah, because the thing that you want to prevent is the UV light from messing with it, but she has them in the dark anyway for the most part.
Yeah.
But also oxidation and things like that. So it might be a good idea to get something to seal them in, but then you could take it out to read it. You know, first thing I did when I acquired my one comic book is I read it. Ha ha ha. All the collectors would be like, "Don't do it, don't do it." I'm like, "No, I'm reading it."
Read it.
And then I read it very carefully. There was not a crease in it, and then I put it away carefully.
There you go. I mean, all of those things you show are great. I mean, I really love the invoice from your honeymoon from the hotel stay. I mean, the pamphlets for when Epcot opened are amazing, and the MGM pamphlet's so cool too because MGM's no longer there. Like the water tower is not there. I mean, it's not Hollywood Studios, but I mean, like Joe from Park Pioneer said, like. You guys are sitting in like a little gold mine right there because for a Disney collector, I mean, that is amazing. And they're all in such great shape. And that is just really Disney history right there.
Yeah. And we have...
we are Disney history.
We are living Disney. Think about that. I mean, you look, that invoice from 92. 92.
Yeah.
We've been around the block a little bit.
I've been going since I was 2, so I've been around about a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
I must say, Laura, I don't believe for a second that you just shove things in bags because, I mean, the boxes you send me, you send Mel, you send Park Pioneer, they're always so beautiful. You put so much care into things.
But I take more care when I have to, which makes sense, I guess, when you have to send stuff to people than your own. It's like, and if there's like a crushed bag of Wishables, let's say it that way. See, I picked up 2 bags of Wishables. One's crushed, one's not. Lizzie's getting the one that's not because that's just, you know, because we're kind people. Some other people, I'm not going to say, would probably take the crushed up, balled up Wishable and send it off to me and call it a day. But I don't do that.
You're reading back Dirk's comment at the bottom.
Yeah, went away for a second. Jody and Lora are talking about history. That's right. Our history, buddy. We've been living a long time.
It was all Disney history. They missed it.
Yeah. And the Disney history but was so cool because I had not seen some of this stuff. My first experience going to Disney World was probably in '84 is the first time I went. I think. So Epcot existed. You know, and she was there before it even opened. You know,
God keeps saying it. God keeps saying it.
That's right.
Oh, like you see, the first time I went to Disney was in '89. Then I went again in '99, and then we went. I think we have been going. Then we did '89, '99, 2010, and then we've been going every year since 2015. So first time I went, I was 5. I think it was 5. So I've been. I love Disney, and it's crazy to see how much has changed. You know, with time.
Good and bad. Some is good, some is
but you know, the fun part is, and what we kind of experienced in that time era, right? Disney went through a couple of explosive expansions, right? And you'll read about the Michael Eisner era was the greatest level of expansion in Disney's history at the time. And we were there through that, you know, through that expansion, you know, when all the parks, that's when it went from one park to just explosive expansion.
And
you know, all the hotels and all that came.
Yeah, and then they started doing like the gay pride parade and everything.
Yeah,
right.
All that,
and so we saw.
Yeah, the pride parade
we've
started.
lived through history.
We did. Yeah, all the running events, which I'm not participating in. I'll stand on the sideline and wave or throw water to a guy, but I'm not running.
That counts as participation.
I'm running to a snack
I was just thinking that too.
Right to the snack cart. There you go.
Yeah, I think I would only. I think it's funny because in theory, and I'm like, I think it'd be great to participate in Run Disney, but then I'm like, I'm not very athletic. I don't really run or anything, so I'll probably be walking it, and then they'll be like, lady, Come on, cross the
No,
finish line.
you know why you want to run it or why you want to participate? Because at the end you get a little medal, and it's probably an LE.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can get pins.
Wait, and they let you in early, I think, when you do the run too.
Oh yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. And oh my goodness, as usual, it always times flies when we're having fun. Uh, Lizzie, do you have anything else you want to add up or add any other collection news?
I don't think so. We've just got the remix this week. I can't remember what the pins are, I must say, but I know that the plushes call because I've got to get back tomorrow morning, and I've got to get the Halloween plushes Tuesday morning. So I won't have any money by next Sunday, guys. So just think of me and my bank balance. Luckily, we don't have a lot of releases over in the UK because I don't think I could take it. Like, the one thing that bugs me about the remix is that it's every single week, and not many people can commit to that. Once a month, mini, you budget for it, you set aside that money for what you want, if Merch Pass allows you to get it even. But a weekly release is just too tough.
Yeah.
I can see my bank stopping my card at some point. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's some LE pins coming out on Thursday, and the the Pluto key, the Disney Store key is coming out this week too.
It's coming out for you this week. We get it on September the 11th, actually.
Oh, really?
I can see why you didn't get it on the same day, but
yeah.
It's just a bit weird. Like, usually it's the same day or a couple of days apart to stop people, because obviously if Americans don't get it on Merch Pass, they might jump on the UK site, which is, I think they've stopped it now, haven't they? You can't actually ship to the US on the Disney UK website now. I'm not sure whether that's just temporarily while they do the Pluto key or anything.
Wow.
But keys are a sore spot for me right now because I don't have 300 Canadian dollars for a Duke Kaboom key.
Hold on, what? $300 for that key?
It's on eBay for $300. I was willing to pay $50. I'm not paying $300. I've put a post up on that key group we're in asking if someone would want to trade my ink and paint, but probably everyone and their mother has an ink and paint key now. So I don't think I'm going to get that Duke Kaboom key.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, these keys have become really like highly collectible, and I would like to trade for the Duke Kaboom as well. But I mean, I do have some doubles. I think I have an extra Tigger key. I have an extra Minnie Mouse key, I believe. I gotta double check. So maybe I might be able to trade one of those for the Duke Kaboom. I don't know if someone would be interested in doing that trade, but if so, yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah, I can see how like the release in the UK is going to be after hours because, like you said, if people don't get it in the US with the Merch Pass, sure, it's going to be like another crazy, rant from like a lot of people saying like, "Hello." I mean, why does this have to go through Merch Pass? Because I feel like getting the keys is the system they already have for the keys has been working. Like, I think
it's fair. I mean, I'll just drop my phone. There's nothing wrong with first come, first serve, I don't think, with keys, because, you've got to choose what you want to buy as well. But is yours just one that you can outright buy? We still have to spend £20, I think.
I am not sure. I think that if we have to use Merch Pass, I'm assuming it's an individual purchase. So I like when it's like you said, just like with the ink and paint, you had to spend X amount of money, put your code, ink and paint, and boom. And I feel like that it's fair because that's how they would do it at the store. When you go to the store, it's first come, first serve, and then you do have to spend between $15 to $20 to get your key. And I feel like that system had been working. It's different from how they do like the pins and plushes and Minnie Mouse main attraction, which I think it just even though it's so stressful, it's a bit of a breath of fresh air compared to trying to get these other collectibles. But I can see how the UK is a little later, so that when chaos erupts because of Merch Pass with the key, then maybe some people might try the UK. But I am hoping that the UK is getting more they're getting more items now than before, because I'm sure that they know that more people from like the US and stuff are trying to get merch from the UK. So hopefully they're upping the number of items that they have, available in Shop Disney UK.
I mean, the remix plushes are always on there. So if anyone's struggling, just buy 2 remix plushes and you'll be fine. And I mean, I'm obviously going for the Pluto cave, but I'm sure there will be people in the UK that will just get one to try and trade. So hopefully, if you don't manage to get one through Merch Pass, you can just trade quite easily.
Yeah,
I haven't traded a key yet, but I've traded Wishables, and that went well. So
that's good. Are you getting are you getting the pin too? There's going to be a Pluto key pin. Are you guys getting that too?
I would like that. We are getting it. The only problem is I prefer key releases when nothing's been released that day, because there's a little hack where your basket doesn't get emptied at 8 a.m. They used to do it and now they stopped. So actually, you could put the items that you wanted in your basket the night before and then just pop on the website at 8 and then type in the code. So I don't really like having to wait until 8 a.m. for something to come online, because while I'm trying to get that item, I could lose the key. But there is 22,000 keys, so the odds aren't exactly against me, but I will try. I would like that pin because I've got the opening ceremony key pin as well. I don't have the other ones because obviously you had to buy a bag or something, didn't you? Yeah. There was a red one.
The fleur bag.
Gold one. Yeah, so I don't have that, and I did ask someone if they had it, but obviously you can't buy 20 bags just so you can get somebody a key, so I get that.
Yeah, no. So we'll see what happens with Merch Pass.
Good luck.
Thank you. Which is on the 3rd, which is also when the LE pins come out. They're going to have the new I Collect pin, which features Pixar. The art on the website is not the best. Let me see if I can show you the art real quick. I don't know, the poster on the website, instead of, how it's a little cutout of Mickey head, and on the back you can see a different character. So for this one, I'll show you. I'm trying to pull up the art here real quick on another tab. It just has a purple Mickey head there, and I'm like, okay, so this is not the full on art. They're also gonna have the new Enchanted Emblem pin, which features my tabs here are going a little crazy. It's going to feature Jafar. Let me see. I don't know why I can't pull it up on Shop Disney. So let me see if I can just pull it up on my Instagram real quick. But yeah, the art is kind of hopefully that means that I'll have more chances of getting these pins, because based on the art alone, and it's, all right, let me see if I can just share this real quick. Share my screen. And okay, I think it should be there.
I can see what you mean. There's not really anything there.
Exactly. So typically, you'll see the little Mickey head cutout, and behind it, you'll see the actual, design for whatever.
Yeah.
So this one features Pixar. So hopefully in the middle, we'll have either Toy Story or Up or Coco, or just a combination of everything, because right now it's just purple Mickey head in there.
Based on the colours, you'd think there'd be a Sully there.
Yeah, I
would think so, because it's a purple and I don't know what color it's Sully. Is that a teal he is, or whatever he is? It looks like it has to be. It has to be a Sully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, I really want it.
So I mean, we'll see who's gonna be in the middle. I mean, right now it just seems like this artwork is just missing some details, because I think it's just purple because the background here is purple. So we'll see who we're gonna have, and then we have Jafar as the new Enchanted Emblem pin, which again, the artwork doesn't really do justice to the pin, because these pins are so pretty. They are, there are spinner pins. They have writing around the gold circle frame thingy, and then we have 2 little gems on those pins. So those pins are a lot more detailed than what the artwork, is showing you here. So we'll see what happens on Thursday, but I'll definitely be getting both of these, or at least trying to get both of these, because we are collecting both sets. So we will see. Yeah, definitely. So bunch of releases as usual. So another expensive week. So So we'll see what happens with that. So anything else that we want to add out before we start talking about what everybody has going on their channel this week?
Silence.
All right. So with that said, so Lizzie's asking Park Pioneer about the Pluto pins. Yeah, so Park Pioneer Joe collects Pluto, and last Thursday we had tons of Pluto pins on Shop Disney, which I believe most of them are still available on Shop Disney because of Pluto's 90th birthday. But yeah, Jody, Lora, what do you guys have coming up this week?
What's coming up?
Nothing.
It's all good.
Nothing. No, I think we have an 80s. We have an 80s thing coming up, right, Melissa? The 80s thing.
Yes, I'm actually wearing a shirt that I probably shouldn't be wearing just yet, but this came in like my 80s video, so we'll see that on Saturday. So I actually received the box from Susan over at Twinkling Beauty, who was here on the chat earlier. So it's a lot of fun. It's a collaboration that was actually put together by Susan and Lora.
Yay!
So I mean, we'll have to see everybody's videos on Saturday because Lora is gonna put up a video on Saturday. So I mean, that should be fun. And then of course next week we are also gonna have Disney Collector Chat episode 11 on Lizzie's channel, and then
guess who's on?
Huh?
Who's going to be on?
I don't know.
Are you using it as a surprise?
I don't know. We'll see. We're not quite. We haven't planned that much ahead. We'll figure it out during the week. It'll probably be just Lizzie and me, and I don't know, Casper. I don't know. But so we'll see. Yeah, and I'm really glad I have going on this week too. Just our box swap on Saturday, and also Disney Collector Chat on Sunday with Lizzie, and then I'll have another Shop Disney video during the week. And yesterday we had the snack swap with Lizzie.
That is a really good one. I hope everyone checks those out. I love watching the snack ones anyway from different countries, and that was really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Lizzie hooked me up. She's been feeding me for the last couple of weeks. Lizzie, so what about you? What do you have coming up?
So on Tuesday, even though it's September, I have my August favorites because I didn't plan very well. Let's be perfectly honest. I usually make sure it goes up on the last Tuesday or Friday of the month, and it's gone up on the first Tuesday of the month. But there we go. My August favourites, I'm showing what I got in that Disney box again because it's really special. And then on Friday, I'm showing you guys my new room. It wasn't actually finished.
Oh, awesome.
At the time of filming, it wasn't finished. The key display wasn't up, and the Sully mountain that I posted on my Instagram this morning wasn't up. But I might as well mention it actually. I hit 13,000 followers on Instagram this week. So thank you everyone who follows me. And then I hit 13.1 this morning as well. So that was exciting. And then, yes, Disney Collector Chat is on my channel next week. And we may have a guest. I wonder who it is. Somebody in the chat really wants to know who it is.
You'll have to find out.
Yeah.
We'll have to tune in. That's
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you again for everybody that's joined us this morning. As usual, we love having you guys. Lora and Jody, you guys are always so fun.
We love you guys.
Thank you for being here.
We're beyond interviewer and interviewee. We are very good friends, which makes it so nice. We just love you guys.
Well, we love you, of course. And thank you to everybody that's joined us in the chat.
Yes.
McDorks, thanks so much for being here. I know you guys are moving and still kind of packing last minute things. So I'm actually super excited for you guys because you guys are moving closer to Disney, and I wish I could be there.
I know.
But good luck with the move, and of course, Park Pioneer. Lizzie's mom. I saw that Joe joined a little bit ago too. And yeah, just really everybody that's been here all morning, or afternoon. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope everybody has an awesome Sunday. And Jody and Lora, stick around for a couple more minutes so we can talk backstage. And happy Sunday, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.